Reasons we may consider cosmetic surgery, all valid, from reconstruction after cancer and surgeries to wanting a more refreshed look as we age. The Plastics and Aesthetics Department at Swedish is the only all-women plastic surgery practice in the PNW with 3 female plastic surgeons, and one of them is here with me now. Dr. Suzette Miranda is the Division Chief of Plastic Surgery. I am so glad to talk to you.
Thank you for having me.
So this specialty, plastic surgery, is very meaningful to you. Why is that?
Well, I've always loved design. I've loved how pieces fit together to form a whole. And I realized that my hands, that my technical skill, that my ability to use design could change people's lives in an aesthetic transformation.
Right.
So I've been witness to my patients who go through the transformative power of plastic surgery, which is absolutely amazing. So patients, it's not just about reshaping physical appearances. It's so much more than that.
Yeah, I want to talk about that because you say it's not about changing who you are. You don't want to go be somebody else completely. I don't want to look on the TV and be like, I want to be her. It's about refining parts of you, right?
It's about enhancing your own beauty in a way that looks and feels natural. You don't want to look like somebody else.
You don't look weird.
You don't want to look like a caricature.
Yeah.
You want to look like yourself. And that is what we do. So plastic surgery is able to reshape physical appearances in a way that is still you and enhances who you are. And really it's about, you know, it's more than just about that. It's about what women and men go through. They reclaim their identity, they restore self-esteem, they regain confidence. And that's all part of this incredible and remarkable journey, which makes plastic surgery so incredible.
Well, because I think everyone has that thing that really, really bothers them. I have a thing, it's my eyes. It really, really bother me. And I think it gets to a point where you're so sick of letting it bother you, you just think, I think I would just be happier overall if I could fix this. And we have the technology today to do so. So what makes your practice unique, and what are some of the services you offer? Do you do blepharoplasty?
So we, like you said, we are the only plastic surgery department that is all women. We are all board certified plastic surgeons. And so I think that that really helps our patients feel safe, they feel comfortable, they feel heard, and there's just so much joy in our practice because of that. We offer all sorts of non-invasive as well as invasive surgery procedures. Our non-invasive offerings are Botox, fillers, skincare lines, peels. Invasive, you know, surgical procedures are surgeries of the face, including blepharoplasty, which is eyelid surgery. We do surgery of the breast, augmentations, lifts, reductions. We also do surgery of the body, liposuction, tummy tucks, mommy makeovers, arm lifts.
Awesome. And we love a before and after here on New Day. And we have some, my directors. Okay, so tell me what we're seeing here.
So this is a 40-year-old woman. She is beautiful, as you can see, but she does have some forehead lines that she wanted to get rid of, and so she got Botox, and she really just, you know, just looks rejuvenated and more refined.
And it just like naturally kind of gets shiny after you get the Botox, right?
Well, she also uses skincare.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yes. So, and then here's her crow's feet, just on the lateral corner of her eye, and you can see after Botox, just a really rejuvenated look.
Yeah, that's all we need sometimes. Okay, what are we looking at here?
So this is a 62-year-old woman. She is beautiful. She just felt like she had some hooding of her eyelids, and she felt like she looked tired. And so after her blepharoplasty, her upper eyelid surgery, she looks young, she looks alive, she looks alert, and really just focuses on her eyes, and I think that it's a really beautiful result. So this is a 40-year-old woman. She had a ton of weight loss. That's actually very loose skin. She also had some separation of her rectus muscles, which is what happens after pregnancy. And so what we did is a tummy tuck. This is an abdominoplasty. We tightened up her rectus muscles and just a really nice shape, a really beautiful result. And this is her lateral view, and you can see just the difference. She also had liposuction of her flanks, and so you can see the shape of her back is also refined.
So dramatic and beautiful. I have to ask, and here's some breast augmentation.
Yes, so this is a 30-year-old woman who just wanted to feel better in clothes. She felt that she wanted more volume when she put a shirt on, and she wanted a natural result, and that's exactly what she got. So really just a pretty, more voluminous, more fullness in the upper pole, and a really happy patient.
I know that breast cancer surgery, speaking of it, is very important to you. As a matter of fact, that's one of the more fulfilling things you get to do, is help someone after they've gone through breast cancer surgery. But I want to talk to you about a nonprofit that's very near and dear to your heart. Will you share what that is and how your practice really supports them?
So breast cancer, if you know anyone that's had breast cancer, if you had breast cancer yourself, it is a devastating diagnosis.
Yeah.
And so we are proud to offer breast reconstruction because we not only rebuild what has been lost, we make you whole again.
Yeah.
And that's just a really beautiful and extraordinary experience, both for our patients and for our practice and for everyone that works there. And so it's something very special to me because through this restoration, patients reclaim themselves.
Yeah.
And there is a nonprofit, a local nonprofit here in Seattle. It's Northwest Hope and Healing, very near and dear to my heart because we raise money for breast and gynecologic cancer patients.
I love it.
But it's basic needs. So we raise money and we give them money for electricity, groceries, childcare, things that you need when you're going through something difficult.
Incredible, because it is so hard when you're trying to keep yourself healthy and deal with that. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing this, for what you do for Northwest Hope and Healing. So important. And if you want to learn more about Swedish Plastics and Aesthetics at the Swedish Cancer Institute, just go to the website on your screen. Plus, we've also included the link to find out more about the nonprofit that we just mentioned, Northwest Hope and Healing.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Providence Swedish.